welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. We're in Concord, North Carolina at Zmax Dragway, and I got a couple $1,000s I want to give away. Let's see who our contestants are today. From Vancouver, Washington, Greg Biffle. How you doing, Greg?
I'm doing good, man.
The Biff Master.
That's right.
Thanks for coming out, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
And Roger, I can't even say the last name, Roger.
Olchi.
Roger Olchi, Richfield, Washington, former crew chief and gas man for Greg Biffle.
Yep.
And still working for you, Greg?
That's right, still working for me.
And the man that I worked together with, Ken Harry, Texas Chassis Works, Zmax. Micro lubricant.
Exactly.
We love hanging out here at the Zmax Dragway. Home of Speed, that's right, North Carolina. And of course, Paige, Greg and Roger, she's got the real tough job.
That's right.
And we're happy to have you guys here. Now, you know how the show works. Not only are you playing against each other, you're playing against the man.
Yeah, that's called cheating. He gets to do this all the time. We don't. So we're going to embarrass ourselves, but we're going to have a good time.
Greg and Roger, if you want to embarrass yourself, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
It's good for TV.
Thanks.
Let's bring up our first driver. Tell me about your Duster.
It's a 73 Dodge Dart.
Dart! I knew it. Tell me about it.
Well, it's got a 440 in it.
Okay.
Automatic with a 9-inch Ford in it.
Okay. Greg?
Do you have nitrous on it?
No.
No nitrous.
That's right.
Roger?
How big a carb you running? The singles or duals?
750 Holly.
750 Holly. And Ken Herring.
What transmission's in it?
727.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass?
I make it one.
Let's make it. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming out.
Let's see.
$100 pass. Greg, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I drive the Nascar Sprint Cup Series.
Number 16.
Number 16,
Yep.
3M Ford Fusion.
Yep.
And enjoy the heck out of it. Get to race every weekend. I can't think of anything better. This is a lot of fun, though, here. I love doing this.
Good save, buddy. Good save.
All right.
Roger is locked in. Ken Herring is locked in. Just waiting on the Biff Master.
All right.
Locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with a 12:05. Roger with a 12:30.
Yeah, so much for y'all not knowing what y'all are doing.
Let the games begin.
Get ready. Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that. Might run a little better than we thought, huh?
Wow. At 11:15. Let me just go on down to the man.
It's ugly, but
No,
we're gonna
it's
take
not
it.
ugly. We're going to take it. We are going to take it all
That's a lot
night
faster than
long.
I thought.
Greg Biffle sitting on 0. Roger sitting on 0. And Ken Harry, Tyler, Texas, sitting on $100. Let's meet our next driver. Tell me about the truck.
It's a daily driver, sled pulling truck, drag race truck, towing truck. Got to do it all.
Greg.
How much boost?
57 to 58.
Wow. Roger.
You got stock turbos?
Nope, aftermarket 3-inch inducer.
Ken Harry.
What else has been done to it other than the turbos and turned up, obviously?
Well, there's some engine mods, internals, rods, pistons, cam, heads,
Wow. Okay.
all motor setup.
All right.
And then nice looking tires.
Hopefully they'll do the job tonight.
You ready to do the job?
I'm ready to do it.
Thanks for coming out. Give me a little pound there. Bam. Wow. First time we've yeah, that's
That one
cool.
with slicks on it.
Yeah.
Means he's gonna leave in four-wheel drive.
Roger, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Thinking about that truck, man.
Pretty interesting.
All right. Just grew up in Redfield, Washington. Started building race cars with Greg when I was probably 17, 18.
So
Yeah.
you guys
15 years
So you
ago.
guys grew up together, buddies.
Yeah.
Yep, I was running a business. He was working for a guy.
And you stole them.
Yeah,
Nice.
I stole
Very
him.
nice.
Then we raced together until we started in the Craftsman Truck Series, and he, my crew chief, and helped run the business. Heck of a fabricator.
Let's take a look at those times.
Way
11:10 for Ken.
Unbelievable.
Roger with the 10:35, and Greg, who's staying close to Ken Harry with the
Greg, what are you
11:20.
doing?
I got you.
Something tells me this is not Greg Biffle's first barbecue. He wanted to smoke out the front. Wow. I'd say those slicks might work. Here we go, folks. Let's watch this pass only on speed.
Daily driver.
Yeah.
I think that 1540 went.
Yeah. Fish right now. Really gets Oh, great.
Almost on it. Welcome to the game, Welcome to the game.
Yeah.
Greg sitting on $100. Roger sitting on 0. And my man Ken Herring sitting on 100. Let's bring up the last of our $100 passes. Tell me about your ride.
It's a 1985 Ford Mustang Coupe, with small block, street motor. What else you want to know?
Greg, what else you want to know?
Does it have a trans brake?
No.
Do you have a bottle?
Yes.
Okay.
Roger.
Are you supercharged?
No.
Turbos? Anything like that?
Just nitrous.
And Ken Herring.
How much are you spraying?
Got 150 shot on it.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for coming out, buddy. Appreciate that. Look at them guy, Greg.
Man, I don't know.
Ken Herring locked in.
I might be in trouble on this one.
Craig's locked in, just waiting on friend of 17 years, Roger, locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 10:30, Roger with the 11:15, and Greg with the 9:90. What do you know, Greg, that we don't know?
I don't know. I was a little nervous. It's got a little narrow tire on it, so I don't know how hard it's going to leave, but I know my car runs about a 10 flat, so I'm hoping he's my 990 guy. Come on, 990.
Here we go, folks. Last of our $100 passes.
That thing was fixing right.
He was fixing on a 990. A 1066. Ken Herring. Boom, boom. Cash is good. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Herring sitting on $200. Roger sitting on 0. And Greg Biffle sitting on $100. We're getting into round number 2. Don't go anywhere. Come on back with say hello to our sponsors. We're getting into round number 2. That means the jack is going up. You having a good time so far, Greg and Raj?
Yeah. Not winning nothing.
That's all right. We got a lot more passes. Let's bring up our next driver. Tell me about the motor and everything else.
All right, it's a 454 stock, got iron heads, 291 heads, probably pushing 400 horses, turbo 400, 14 gears, street tires, BF Goodrich.
Greg?
What color is it?
Electric lime green.
Good question. Thank you. Roger.
Are you going to spray it?
Only when I get home to get the rubber off the rear tire. Rear fenders.
And Ken Herring.
How many times you took that car down the track?
About 3 or 4, but not on a quarter mile.
Okay.
It's on an eighth of mile track.
Okay.
Are you ready to make a pass for us?
I'm ready to make a pass.
All right, buddy, we get a little pound. Here we go. All right. This is the first of our $200 passes.
You never run your line at the track, Greg?
I haven't.
Really?
I got blower pulleys on it and just some computer work and cold air intake. That's about
Ken
it.
Herring is locked in. Roger is locked in. And Greg is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 1301. Roger with the 1290. And Greg with the 1350.
I had a 1340.
Whoa. He didn't want to wait.
I had a 1340.
Did
I
you?
changed it to a 50. I was like,
It's got street tires on it. That's the only problem.
Here we go, folks. $200 pass. Well,
That's all
sometimes,
you, Greg.
sometimes spinning is winning. Oh, 1419. Bam! Greg Biffle sitting on $300. Roger sitting on 0. Ken Herring sitting on $200. Let's bring up our next driver. Roger and Greg, this is our combo round. This is what I'm going to bring up. It looks like
2 go-karts.
2 go-karts, and you're going to give me 1 combined time for both, and you only get to ask 1 question to 1 driver. Dan, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Tell me about that Honda?
It's a 1972 Honda 600 sedan.
Sedan.
That's what the Civic was born from.
Okay, Dan. How you doing, Bruce?
Pretty good.
Tell me about your ride.
It's a 71 Honda sedan, just like my brother's.
Uh-oh.
I don't know a lot about it. I've been only driving it for 3 days.
Okay. Dan or Bruce there, Greg?
Going with Dan.
Okay, that's Dan.
Do you know how much power that thing makes?
Horsepower? Yeah, 36 horsepower.
36.
Roger, Dan or Bruce?
Bruce. Is it a stick or an automatic?
Thank you. It's a stick.
Wow.
And Ken Herring.
Dan, yesterday when we were shooting outside,
Yes, sir.
what were the cops doing over there? That's all I want to know.
It's really a long story. You're welcome to stop by camp. We're over at the Red Barn, and we'll explain everything to you.
All right, here we go. Give me a little handshake there. Let's come out swinging. Honda sedans.
Nice.
Ken is locked in.
This will be the slowest time I have ever put in, positively.
Positively?
Yeah.
Don't give them any ideas.
It doesn't matter.
Greg is locked in.
I just picked my favorite number.
Roger is locked 16?
I'm way
16?
off. I'm off. I should have.
Well, here we go, folks. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at these times. Let's see how off you are, Roger.
His favorite number.
A 42 flat for Ken. Roger with the 46 flat.
He's over a minute.
We're done. We're off the networks. Canceled. And Greg Biffle, the Biff Master, with a 69 flat.
I could have walked under that fast. He's got the one-wheel heel. Look at He's got side pipes on that one. 3/4 inch tubing.
Here we go, ladies
We
and
should give him a
gentlemen.
push start. Oh, Yeller. Yeller's look at that crap. Slowest cars I've ever seen. Are they still going?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Welcome to the game. Bam!
That's out of show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Biffle sitting on $300, Roger sitting on $200, and Ken Herring sitting on $200. Let's meet the last of our $200 passes. Nice car, John.
I appreciate it. Me and my dad built it.
Yeah? Tell me about it.
It's 1970 Nova. It's got a small block Chevrolet in it. Stock suspension, little 10.5-inch tires. Drive it on the street, drive it back and forth to school a bunch of days. Good old car.
Greg?
Do you have a model on it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to use it.
Roger.
What did Gibbs do to it?
Oh, it's
Or Jib.
mine and my dad's business. It's not
Oh, okay.
Joe Gibbs. It's
okay.
Gibbs race car.
I know.
You want me to come back to you?
Yeah, come back.
Ken Herring?
It's got cow tracks on the back.
Yep.
What are those?
Tracks. It's some bars. See the bars sticking down by the tires.
Okay. Does that have
How many
slicks on
tickets
it?
you get in the thing?
None yet.
All right.
Does that have
Got
slicks
some
on it?
Slip. Yeah. They're gone though. They ain't worth the crap.
You ready to make a pass?
ready.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Holy smokes.
Look at him double teaming over here.
Ah.
How many tires? How old are you? Where's your house?
Yeah. How long have you been working on this thing?
Yeah.
So since you guys have known each other since 17 years old, you swung at each other a few times, little fight here and there.
You know we haven't.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh.
Here it goes.
Here we go.
I'll move over here.
Yeah, no.
I'm in.
All right, everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with 11.95. Roger with the 13.35. And Greg Biffle says that thing's going to do a 1080.
Sounds good though.
We say the burnouts never lie, so let's give a little watch. All right.
Just a little small block. Yeah, just a little small block.
Here we go, folks. Let's watch this pass.
Pretty good.
Very nice.
There goes a kid.
That 18-year-old's on a pass.
Wow.
10-17. Bam! Show them the guns. Show them the gun boats. Welcome to the gun show, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Biffle. Bam! Ken Herring sitting on $200. Roger sitting on $200. And the man, Greg Biffle, in first place sitting on $500. Ladies and gentlemen, the Greg Biffle Show will be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's pastime. Say hello to our sponsors. Folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round number 3. That means the jack is going up. Let's meet our next driver. Tell me about your pony.
It's a 94 Mustang GT, small block, C4,
Okay, great.
How much spray?
250.
250.
Roger.
Use supercharged turbos.
Nitrous.
Ken Herring.
What KV games is it?
331.
Okay. He's smiling about something.
You ready,
all good.
You ready to make a pass?
Sure.
Thanks for coming out, big man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first of our $300 passes. Ken Herring already locked in, looking confident.
About that.
Greg Biffle, not looking confident, but he's locked in. And Roger, who just looks like, man, it's like tax day.
Yeah.
The IRS just audited him. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with an 885, Roger with the 1010, and Greg with a 975. Roger, no faith in that car, huh? 275 shot out of the hole.
250.
250, excuse me. Thank you, Greg.
I didn't see the parachute.
Yeah.
That makes it faster automatically, doesn't it?
Here we go, folks. Let's watch this pass only on speed.
Spinning all over the place. He's still spinning.
Waiting out in the groove.
And banging it, bombing it. That's going to be Roger.
11-16.
Look at him.
Do that again, Roger, for the camera. Come on. Give me a little time there, Roger. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Biffle sitting on $500. His childhood chum since 17 years old. Roger's sitting on $500. And Ken Herring is going to win this pass, making it a three-way tie.
Got to.
Sitting on $200. Let's bring up the last of our $300 passes. Tell me about your rail.
I have a 225-inch race deck dragster. It's a 94. What else do you want to know?
Greg, what would you like to know?
I'd like to know what the range is that those things usually run in on time-wise. Just give me a range so that I can be close.
Like, you can't do that, but
Is that cheating?
yeah, it's kind of cheating.
Yeah, so you can tell me.
Real slow to
Yeah,
fast.
yes.
Ask
Yes.
him how
5 seconds to 15 seconds.
That's a good answer.
Good,
That's a
thank you.
good answer.
Look at you go, man. Roger.
How much power are you running?
It's about 700 horsepower.
And Ken Herring.
What size is the motor?
468.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass for us?
I'm ready.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you coming out. Look at trying to get in the event. Ken Herring already locked in. Just wanted to
Yeah,
let you
he
know.
knows what it runs.
Just wanted to let you know
Yeah.
that. Just wanted to put the pressure on you.
He's been here all day. That's one Greg doesn't know him.
Just waiting on Greg and Roger.
Oh, I have no chance.
I have no idea.
And Greg Biffle.
Oh.
Is locked in.
I think I hit the backspace, but anyway, I think it locked in.
Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with an 835. Roger with the 780. And Greg Biffle.
Greg.
I don't know.
Sure sounds good. Not much of a burnout, but sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, here we go, folks. Last of our $300 passes. Are we going to get a three-way tie?
Lay down. Lay down. There you go.
An 883.
I thought he was going to run the 8th mile.
That was rigged.
We got a three-way tie. Ken, Roger, and Greg Biffle sitting on $500. It's coming down to our last pass, our last racer of the night. More pastime coming up, but Ken Herring wants to say a little something special to you.
People always ask me, do you get to keep the money you win on pastime? Yes, I do. Would you like to see what I buy with it? I buy Zmax micro lubricants for all my engines. Zmax micro lubricant soaks into the pores of metals to clean out carbon, varnish, and other internal deposits. It works great in any engine, gas or diesel. It extends engine life, increases horsepower, increases gas mileage, and reduces frictions and emissions. Get Zmax micro lubricant. It makes good oil work better.
Alright, folks, welcome back to Pastime. This is what it all comes down to. Let's do a little math. Greg Biffle, the Biff Master, sitting on $500. Have you had a good time, Greg?
I've had a great time.
We appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
Roger, friend since 17 years old with Greg Biffle, former crew chief and gas man. Have you had a good time, Roger?
Yeah, if you guys wouldn't rig the thing.
sitting on $500. No rigging needed on this show. And Ken Herring. I've known him for 2 years, but it feels like I've known you for 20. Sitting on $500. Three-way tie. Guys, any one of you wins this, you win the whole shebang.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go.
Let's bring them up.
You ready, Roger?
Yeah.
It's not another dragster, is it?
I don't know. Let's bring up our last driver tonight. Let's take a look and see what it is. Danny, tell me about the ride.
Well, it's a 34 Ford replica of a 34 Ford Roadster.
Okay.
It's got a 540 all aluminum blown alcohol motor in it.
Okay.
It's got a AGI Super Glide behind it.
Okay.
And as you'll see when I go past you, it's inverted and it's actually on the chassis, not on the motor. I've got an 871 blower riding on top, overdriven 44%. So even though this is a wheel stander, it's pretty serious.
It's a wheel stander. No, it's all right.
I've got to go through the traps on the rear wheels.
All right, Greg, last question of the night.
How much power does that engine make?
On a cool night like this, about 1350.
Okay.
Roger.
You gonna spray it with anything?
No, it's alcohol, blown alcohol.
Ken Herring.
Looks like it's got a wheelie bar on the back. How does that work if it's a wheel stander?
It's actually got shocks on it, so I can leave fairly hard without it bouncing when it hits the stops.
Hey, Danny, someone's going to win $2,000 because of you.
All right.
Danny, thanks for coming out, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's do this. Ooh. Well, Greg and Roger, really appreciate you guys coming out.
Oh, thank you.
And Roger, I really appreciate if you just go over there and smack me in the head for me. No. Greg, thanks for coming out. Good luck in the 600 coming up.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Look at that. Greg Biffle locked in. 69 is a good number, I guess. That's what Greg likes. Roger is locked in, and Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at three-way tie. The pressure is on. 898 for Ken.
Oh, look at this.
Roger with an 850.
Wow.
And Greg with an 890. Wow.
Look at this. As close as it gets right here. I hope he's something happens. I mean, not bad, but just in the tires or something.
Yeah. All right, well, there's our burnout. This is for all the move-off.
Oh, good. Handle it. No. Yeah.
Oh, 69, ladies and gentlemen, let me walk on down to the line.
Thank God he pedaled it. Oh, if he wouldn't have pedaled it, it's rigged.
Roger and Greg, thank you so much for coming out and playing. Roger, it's okay. You can go. You'll be all right.
Man, here.
You got a
It's all good. It's not worth getting beat up over.
You got to hand over the cash to the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's past time. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. I'm Brett Wagner for Speed from Concord, North Carolina, and Zmax Dragway. We'll see you next time.
If he wouldn't have pedaled it, it wouldn't have been on. Yeah, let's redo that. Yeah.
That was awesome.